Andrew here, and today I want to talk to you guys about some technical, brutal death metal out of the Netherlands, a one-man project called Interpolant and the EP Arbor. Now this opens up with Aspen Grove. This song attacks like a pack of wolves, tearing at your senses, just tearing them apart with this awesome synth in the background that certainly adds a dynamic, and as it rises gives this atmosphere of panic, which gives this unique contrast to what the guitars, drums, and vocals are delivering. Great opener, awesome EP or awesome song to set the tone for this EP, and just attacks you like a blitz on all senses. Like I said, it's absolutely awesome opening track, and then once again the synth gives this panicky atmosphere to this track called Sycamore. I like the discrepancy when Sycamore becomes slightly arduous and the pacing adjusts here and there slightly. Creates this unique dynamic and is quite trippy. Now you don't get that too much in some technical death metal where there's a bit of these slight timings that really sort of are unique. I've heard this one time in my research into a lot of this genre and stuff, so I felt like this was unique and it helped Sycamore sort of stand out from the rest of the tracks. And actually that does happen in these next two tracks, Tannhauser Gate and Monument. That's why I want to jump to these two. They sort of mingle together and really work well together. And I really enjoy the astral entities that lay within Tannhauser Gate. It's brief, but it lets the album breathe for a moment before you go into the Titanic track Monument, which is just unleashes this really colossal-like atmosphere within Monument, especially towards the end where the vocals solidify themselves and get their own moment. Now you don't really get that too much in technical brutal death metal, or even death metal or black metal or even melodic death metal. You don't get too many times where the vocals stand alone and are very direct and audible, so I really like that, you know, in Monument. So it sort of gives Monument its own flavor, its own distinct, you know, signature moment, so that stands out from the rest of this EP. So I really think Tannhauser Gate and Monument going back to back together like that really works well and sort of breaks up the EP and does a nice job of standing out. Now this next song I really like. This is my favorite off the EP, the Cartographer song. I really feel like the synth made a massive impact, and that feels, and it really gives these an absolute gargantuan backdrop to these monstrous riffs on the Cartographer song. Everything just feels massive, and I really feel like there's this futuristic tone that comes to life. It sort of gave me a Terminator vibe from the first movie, Terminator. A really cool tone to this. The timing within this track is really extremely dynamic, I felt, and I felt that made the vocals, rhythms, and synth work all sort of have these different distinct moods, like they all had their own mood to it. The synths did, the vocals did, the rhythms did, and I really feel like the drum programming was really effective and did a lot of to amplify and heighten all the other instruments. So that was really cool. I really liked the programming that was done within this. Really intense, really unique timings, like I said, and the synth was awesome. Really cool EP. I really enjoyed it, and it came to me on Facebook, you know, just a Facebook ad, and I was like, clicked on it, and so that stuff works. I really enjoyed this one-man project, Interpolant Arbor. Check it out down in the description below for all the links and stuff that I normally talk about. You know, give it a listen and check it out. You know, it's sort of like Raffi Well and some of these other bands I've talked about in the past. So yeah, give it a listen. And until next time, folks, heavy listening.